Welcome to GSAC here in Melbourne, Australia. Today's action between the McKinnon Cougars and Wyndham Championship BigV women's action. We have the tip-off here. Starting five for McKinnon: Amy Patton, Emily Suckling, Emily Maltezos, Lee Wilkins, and Lex Davis. And for Wyndham, Julia Brosu, Jamila Pierce, Amanda Pascal, Lauren Jones, and Danielle Knight. McKinnon starting out. Early three for Patton won't go. Wyndham controls and pushing on the brake. Another early three for Wyndham won't go. Davis controls the rebound. Early kick ahead and a drive into the lane by Suckling. Ball movement on the outside. Wilkins for three won't go. Wyndham back on the attack. A lot of threes going up early here on both sides. Not much half-court game through the first 50 seconds of this one. McKinnon brings it up against a trapping zone defense by Wyndham. Maltezos to the corner for Davis. Davis goes baseline. Shoots off to the left. And Wyndham back to the races. Amy Patton with a deflection out of bounds to stem the transition break there. Pascal to the wing. Brousseau for three. And she starts the scoring off here at GSAC. Wyndham back to the trapping zone defense, able to force a deflection out of bounds. Still McKinnon ball, and Maltezos will take it from the top. And an offensive foul called on Maltezos here for a push-off violation, first foul of the game. And it'll be Wyndham ball here, side out. Pierce feeds Brousseau. Middle drive, kick back to the corner. And Brousseau knocks down another three. All 6 points in the game scored by number 10 for Wyndham, Julie Brousseau, as we have another reach-in foul by Wyndham. That's on number 23, Danielle Knight. We'll have a side-out inbounds for McKinnon. Maltezos cuts the D. Kick out Davis, short on the jumper. Rebound Wyndham. Wyndham in transition. Pascal on the wing, pull-up jumper from 16, got it. An 8-0 hot start for these Wyndham BigV champ women, who are top of the table right now and coming in hot with 10 wins on the season. McKinnon yet to score. Pass to Suckling. Suckling in the paint, kicks back out. Wilkins to Maltezos. Maltezos, great ball movement by McKinnon. Thought about it, goes for it, and short on the jumper by Patton. Kick ahead by Wyndham results in a turnover, and McKinnon are back in transition. Suckling kicks it back out. Middle post entry, high-low to Wilkins. And another foul in the paint. That's on number 23, Danielle Knight, her second.
Foul number 23. Melanie Knight, her first foul for the game, second foul.
Davis from 18 goes for glass, won't go. Patton with the offensive rebound. Looks like she took a shot there and took an extra step, a travel, and we will have an early McKinnon timeout here. Just over 7 minutes remaining. An 8-0 start for Wyndham here on McKinnon's home court. Stay with us for the rest of the action here today. First, the BigV women's state champ game right now, and following this game will be the men's action between Wyndham and McKinnon. And welcome back to our action here at GSAC. Wyndham inbounding the ball. 7 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Jumped out to an early 8-0 lead on the back of 2 3-pointers by Julie Brousseau. As we have another 3 here by Knight. Won't go. Maltezos kicks to Patton. Patton setting up the offense. Swings to Wilkins. Feeds the high post with Davis. Davis attacking to the left, spins back to the right, and floats it up for 2. McKinnon is on the board. Wyndham quickly back in transition, swinging it. Step back 3, short. Taylor with the rebound, won't go. 2 offensive rebounds here for Wyndham. And Pierce puts it back in for 2. Patton facing a lot of pressure here early. Maltezos swings to Davis. Into the post, Wilkins faces up, back to Davis. Right-hand drive along the baseline, kick to a 45 cut. Beautiful basketball by McKinnon for 2. Wyndham setting things up. High ball screen, getting middle, kick out. Rousseau again from 3. Won't go. A quick outlet from Davis up to Suckling. Suckling pulls it out to reset. Maltezo swings to Wilkins. Patton calling for the screen up top. Drives middle. Finger roll won't go. Gets her own miss and puts it in. McKinnon suddenly scoring at the rim. A 6-0 run to cut the deficit to 4. Nice pass at the top of the key by number 11, Pierce. Finds an open cutter for an easy 2. Suckling brings it up against pressure. And we have a shot clock malfunction. Be reset here as the officials go to talk to the scorers table. And looks like it'll be an under out of bounds. New substitutions here for Wyndham. Number 20, Bethany Theodore, has checked into the game. And Emily Hicks has checked in for McKinnon, as well as number 35, Kate Bazzucchini, excuse me. And number 20, Cassie Hill, is able to flip up a layup for 2, and quickly back on the other end, Wyndham answers with a 2 of their own. That's put in by Knight once again. Hicks drives down. Hand off to Wilkins. Swing to Suckling. Hits the high post Hill. Turns and faces. Deciding what to do. Middle drive, kick out Suckling, low shot clock. Another 45 cut, and they get another easy one, but miss it. And it will stay McKinnon possession. They're going to get a new 14 here on the under out of bounds. Hicks will inbound. Stack set up. Kick inside to Hill. Back out to Hicks. Goes baseline. Gets cut off. Finds Suckling with the relocation. From 18, got it. Smooth looking jumper by Emily Suckling to cut the lead to 4. And an early turnover by Wyndham. Hicks pushing the pace for McKinnon. Stops at the foul line with 2 of her own. And McKinnon starting to heat up, cutting an early 10-0 deficit down to only 2 here. Pascal finds the rolling big. Won't go at the rim. Outlet to Hicks. Pushing in transition. Finds Cassie Hill filling the lane with a rim run. Can't finish for 2, and Wyndham are back on the attack. Knight kicks it out. Back up top. Theodore drives to the right. A spin in the lane and a fall away. Short by Goodman. And McKinnon starting to string together some stops on the defensive end. Hill tried to find a cutting Bazzuccini, but was deflected out of bounds as we have another substitution here by Wyndham checking into the game. Number 21, Mackenzie Drew, replacing Knight, who is leading Wyndham in scoring, currently tied for leading with 6 points. Suckling receives a high ball screen, hits the short roll. Searching, back out to Suckling. Into the post, Hill. Solid defense by number 20. Theodore was able to block it out of bounds and will be a turnover, Wyndham ball. Pascal calling out directions here as McKinnon goes to a zone defense. It's like a 2-3. Nice baseline take. And 2 more for Wyndham by Connolly. Suckling with the kick out. Hicks stepped out of bounds on the sideline. And just over 2 minutes to go here in this first quarter, and a 16-12 lead by Wyndham as Pascal gets into the lane, kicks out. Drive by Drew, flips up top. And Connolly got it. A pull-up at the foul line for Connolly, back-to-back buckets for her to push the lead to 6. Hicks breaking the press. Will go in. Stop. Thought she had a 3-point shooter, turned it over. Kick out. Pascal likes the look. Short. Offensive rebound, and Pascal will reset. Sizing up the defense. Goes to the sidestep 3. Off rim. And we have a loose ball foul here on the rebound by Wyndham, as we have 2 substitutions here. Lex Davis checking in for Cassie Hill. Hicks also checking out. And replaced by, looks like, number 30, Madison Simmons. Suckling facing pressure. Maltezos. Finds Davis. Jab step, drives middle. Pump fake, gets cut off, kicks it out. Gets it back, goes baseline, stop, and a strong finish for 2 by Lex Davis. Foul is on number 8, Jasmine Goodman for Wyndham, as Davis goes to the line to finish for 3 the old-fashioned way. Davis is short on the free throw. Rebound Wyndham. Theodore will push. Gets into the lane, paint touch, kick out 3, got it. Connolly has started the heat up here off the bench as a spark for Wyndham. She's got 7 on 3 of 3 shooting here in the first quarter. Davis with the left-handed hook won't go. Fight for the rebound, and a loose ball foul will be called on number 30, Madison Simmons recently checked into the game.
First half of the game.
That's her first. Only the first team foul here for McKinnon in this quarter. Wyndham running a weave attack off the dribble here. Size up at the top of the key. Rousseau kicks back out to a shooter. That is number 8, Jasmine Goodman, who gets on the board with the mid-range. And Maltezos, not finding any help, decides to beat the press on her own. Looks like she had the layup. Tried to pass to Davis. It gets deflected. Kick back out. Patton controls. Simmons at the top. Drives to the right. Nice find down low and misses inside. 3 on the game clock. At the buzzer. Won't go for Alex Connolly. That's the end of 1 here at GSAC. A 9-point lead, 23-14 for Wyndham over your McKinnon Cougars. An up and down first quarter. Wyndham got out to a very hot start, but thankfully, well, I guess that's biased to say that, but McKinnon was able to close the deficit on the back of some nice paint touches and ball movement. Wyndham, meanwhile, shooting very well from the outside, getting contributions across the board. Let's push them out to this lead. Stay with us here for the start of the second quarter of this BigV state champ action. Welcome back here for the start of the second quarter. Quick look at the first quarter statistics. McKinnon with a 9-point deficit. Currently 2 players with 4 points, Lex Davis and Amy Patton. And for Wyndham, leading scorer Alex Connolly with 7, followed by Knight with 6, and Brosu with 6 as well. Pascal, cross-court look, early 3. That's good. And that is Lauren Jones getting the scoring started. Her first points on the board tonight. Simmons drives baseline. Kick out to Patton. Maltezos ball fakes. Simmons again baseline. Maltezos shoots at the end of the shot clock, falls short, and it will be Wyndham basketball here. Pascal to bring it up. Pascal kicks to the wing. Middle drive, looked like a double dribble, not called. Pascal gets it back after the relocation. Brosu. Kick to the corner. Shot won't go. Davis pulls it down. Outlet to Patton. Patton bringing it up the floor. Facing some pressure at half court, but gets through it. Looks down low. Bazzuccini turns, and a left-hand hook will go. First points of the second quarter for McKinnon. Wyndham on a quick push. Pascal relocates to the corner. 3 of her own won't go. Offensive rebound, Wyndham. Wild shot, and it will go down. Number 11, Pierce. And a McKinnon timeout here. Just a minute and 30 seconds into the second quarter. Have to imagine that Coach Hillier is not pleased with the lack of defensive rebounding by McKinnon, giving up an easy 2 there. Quick look at the stats through the game so far. Through the first quarter, McKinnon with 12 points in the paint, really getting most of their points in the painted area, whereas Wyndham getting a big lift from their bench, had 9 bench points early. Biggest scoring run of the game was 8 by Wyndham to start off the game. But other than that, it's been a very even game, aside from that early Wyndham run to start things off. McKinnon has kept things level since then. McKinnon currently 8th on the table, facing the top dog Wyndham state champ team. This would be a big win for McKinnon on their home court. And McKinnon with the inbound. Wyndham once again going to full court pressure. Maltezos brings it up. Sends Patton through. Screen for Davis to catch in the middle. Sizes up. Kicks back to Maltezos. Ball screen. She gets her spot and knocks it down. A nice pull-up jumper from the elbow for Maltezos. The two-person game working with Davis. And Wyndham really pushing the pace. They've been playing in transition, even on made baskets. Kick out 3. Pump fake turnover by Brousseau, and Patton collects. Maltezos draws a hand-checking foul. And that will be on Knight. That's going to be her second foul of the game. Something to watch. Knight, one of the leading scorers for Wyndham today, with 2 early fouls. Suckling gets it on the wing. Flash. Davis. Footwork. Kicks out to Patton. Short on the midi. And a tie-up on the offensive rebound. Possession will be McKinnon's. Under out of bounds. Wilkins will take it out. McKinnon in a stack line position. Davis catches in the deep corner. Skip pass to Maltezos, drives right. Looks like there was some contact. Not called. Turnover. And Wyndham brings it up on the attack. Jones gets it back out to Pascal. Sizing up Suckling. Drives to the left. Tough finish by Pascal for 2. 12-point lead here for Wyndham, with just under 7 minutes, as Maltezos lines up a 3, a little bit short. Wyndham collects, and once again, Wyndham pushing the pace here in transition. Clearly, this has been their game plan from the start, as Pascal sizes up Wilkins, gets into the mid-range, kicks back out for 3, off iron. Davis with a scramble for the board. And McKinnon ends up with it. Patton here with a 2-on-1, kicks to Wilkins in the corner, and McKinnon will reset. Patton from 18. Back iron. And tipped out by Wyndham. Another under out of bounds here for McKinnon. Some substitutions coming in. Patton will sit, and Hill will check in for McKinnon. And for Wyndham, number 20, Bethany Theodore will check in the game. Davis receives the inbound. Hand off to Maltezos. Drives to the left. Tried to find the cutting Wilkins, but a little bit over her head. Turns it over. Pascal sets things up. Ball screen, heading to the middle. Through the legs, drive left, and a tough finish. Pascal. And one to the left off the glass. And she's getting just about everything she wants here early for Wyndham. A tough cover. Meanwhile, Hicks will check in to give Maltezos a break. And Pascal with the chance to stretch the lead to 15. Money. Suckling drives middle. Kicks to Wilkins. Wilkins back to Suckling. Thought about it. Tried to go inside to Davis, but turns it over. And Wyndham on the attack again. Theodore almost lifted her pivot foot. Gets it back to Pascal, who's going to get a ball screen here. Into the mid-range. Through crossover and draws contact. Pascal is tough going downhill. And McKinnon have yet to have an answer for her. A few substitutions here for Wyndham. Checking in is number 9, Alex Connolly. Oh, and a well-executed inbound play there, and a mental mistake by McKinnon, leaving the shooter open. Hicks brings it across the top, sees the seam, kicks back to Wilkins. Hill skips over. Davis in the low post. Nice footwork, can't finish. And Pascal will bring it back up. Loses the handle, gets it back, and finds herself right at the cup for 2. Hicks on the attack is trapped at half court, splits it. Hill thought about it. Instead finds Wilkins. A screen set by Davis. Wilkins with the pull-up jumper off left. And Pascal going downhill once again, and just too easy for Amanda Pascal. Cassie Hill in the middle, spins, goes back left, nice finish. And the captain for McKinnon with a much needed bucket. Pascal glides down the lane. A little bit too strong off the glass. And it looks like it will be McKinnon ball. Yes, that is McKinnon ball. Full court pressure once again by Wyndham has been a theme of this game. Hicks facing it. Kicks back to Hill. Hill looking for a guard to give it to. Hands it back to Suckling. Feeds the high post. One more to Wilkins. Ball screen. Finds Hill inside. Hicks catches in the corner. Pulls it up top. Sneaks a pass into Hill. And an off balance sort of floater goes down for Cassie Hill. Back-to-back buckets for the McKinnon captain. Pascal got room to work. Goes baseline with a high kick to Theodore. Baseline again. And a wide open 3. A little bit short. And a strong rebound by Bazzuccini as Suckling comes down the paint and tries to put in the reverse layup. Won't go, and we get another jump ball here. Refs discussing the call, and it looks like it will be Wyndham basketball. 17-point lead here with just over 3 minutes remaining until halftime. Pascal pushes. Another wide open three taken by Drew is short, but Pascal comes up with it. Pascal sizing up the defender, pulls up from 16, short, and a rebound by Wilkins is fouled. Looks like that will go on number 9, Alex Connolly. Patton checks in to give Suckling a breather. And McKinnon ball with 2 minutes and 50 remaining until the half. Hill facing some pressure. Finds Hicks. Driving kick. Wilkins, corner 3. Offensive rebound, Bazzucchini. Hicks finds herself open for 3 and gets a friendly home court bounce. I think that hit every part of the rim, but on a day like today where McKinnon's struggling to score, they will take it. And they give it right back up on the other end with Theodore, a strong take to the right, and one with a chance to go to the line for 3. She converts. McKinnon facing pressure again. Hicks looks up court. Bazzucchini finds Wilkins for an easy 2. That's the way to beat pressure. Textbook press break executed by the Cougars. Theodore with another drive to the right. Keeps her pivot foot. Kicks it out. Bang. Knockdown 3, Lauren Jones. And Wyndham hitting timely buckets to just make it hard for McKinnon to creep back into the game as Hicks turns it over. Theodore pushes. Wow, a pull-up 3 in transition. Lauren Jones with back-to-back triples. And Wyndham stretching this lead before the half. McKinnon struggling to find their rhythm on the offensive end, being disrupted by Wyndham pressure. Bazzucchini kicks back out. Dangerous pass by Hill into the middle, and that's going to result in a shot clock violation. Wyndham will inbound. Just 27 points on the day for McKinnon. Haven't been able to really get it going offensively, as Theodore comes down the lane and draws contact. We'll head to the line for 2 with a chance to hit 50. First one is short by Theodore. Second one is good. Hill inbounds to Patton. Traps coming, gets it back to Hill. Up to Hicks. Bazzucchini finds Wilkins right under the cup and converts for 2. And McKinnon looks like it's starting to figure out that press break, getting easy layups now. Nice box out by Wilkins. Finds Patton. A lot of contact and called on the second or third bump. Patton not pleased with the delayed call, but finally gets it. Patton inbounds to Hicks. Searching in that left-hand corner. McKinnon have been there quite a lot this game. Wilkins finds herself open. Knuckleball 3 is short. And a take down Broadway all the way to the bucket. Brosseau. Patton from 19. Won't go. Offensive rebound. Hicks fires it up. And that is halftime here at GSAC. A 22-point advantage by Wyndham. And McKinnon have struggled to get anything going offensively here in this first half. All credit to Wyndham's defense as well, holding McKinnon to under 30 points. We'll step away here for the next 8 or 9 minutes, but stay with us for second half action of BigV Women's State Champ action between McKinnon and Wyndham right here. Hello, folks, and welcome back to GSAC for second half action of the Big V state champ women's action between McKinnon and Wyndham. I'm your commentator today, Morgan Edwards, and so far we have pretty big deficit. Wyndham with 51 at the half to McKinnon's 29. It's been a fast-paced game for Wyndham, pushing the ball in transition, finding open shooters, and for McKinnon, going through stretches where struggling to find offense, but hanging around and finding a way to get paint touches when things aren't falling from the outside. Still a lot of game left here for McKinnon despite the deficit. We'll see how they respond here in the first few minutes of the second half. Quick look at the figures from the first half. Wyndham being led by their captain Amanda Pascal with 11 points, aided in that by Lauren Jones with 9 and Julie Brousseau with 8. For McKinnon, it's been a balanced attack. No one really jumping out to lead the way, but several players with 4, including Amy Patton, Lee Wilkins, and Lex Davis. Cassie Hill, the captain, leading with 6. Wilkins will inbound here to start things off for the Cougars. Maltezos guarded by Pascal. Suckling kicks to Patton. Back to Maltezos. Thought about the 3. Gets a defender off their feet. Floater won't go. And it is Wyndham's ball. Bang. Early 3 by number 13, Lauren Jones. She's been hitting that shot today as we have a turnover. And Knight went in for the layup. Patton was able to deflect it off her leg. Saves 2. Under out of bounds. Knight hits Jones. Jones thought about it again. Why not when you're shooting the way you are today? Pascal gets a middle ball screen to her left. Hits the pop. Won't go. And Wyndham attacking the glass, but kicks it out. Deflects it out. And McKinnon ball. Maltezos will bring it up. Still that 3/4 court pressure from Wyndham. Maltezos finds Suckling for an easy 2, and that's a way to get things going for the Cougars. Pascal brings it back up the court. A zone set here by McKinnon. Pascal drives to the left, kicks it out, and looks like Jones stepped out of bounds on that possession. McKinnon trying to get it up court. They do. Patton and Maltezos working it back and forth. Wilkins finds Davis inside, swings it. Suckling open for 3. Back iron. Patton finds herself with the offensive rebound. Sees a seam. Tries to dish it to Davis. Off Davis's fingertips. And it will be Wyndham ball here. Just over 8 minutes remaining here in this third quarter. Neither team has committed a foul yet in this quarter, and a nice pocket pass by Pascal to find the rolling big Pierce, who lays it in for 2, set up on a silver platter. Maltezos kicks to Suckling. Swings it. Patton from the outside has not had it going from the perimeter tonight. And a perfectly executed fast break, just like you do it when you're growing up in the drills. Drive to the elbow, jump stop pass for the layup. And Wyndham with back-to-back really easy buckets here. Low shot clock. Davis finds herself trapped, and Patton didn't get it off in time. Swarming defense by Wyndham. And a big part of that is this three-quarter court press that they are employing. It's slowing up the action for McKinnon, and by the time McKinnon get into their offensive set, it's only 13, 14 seconds on the shot clock. Pascal sees a seam, kicks to the big. Pierce puts up the floater, won't go, and Suckling comes down with the rebound. And once again, Wyndham with active hands on the defensive end. Pascal is able to get fingertips on it to hit it out of bounds. Another deflection, low shot clock situation again. Davis from the short corner can't get it. Pascal comes down the lane with a sweep through and a sweep move. 4-2, calm, cool, and collected. Amanda Pascal drives to the left, sweeps it back through, and lays it in for two while getting the contact. Hit in the head, it looked like. And she is tough to stop going downhill. And pushes the lead out to 29 with a chance to make it 30. Rims out. Davis comes down with it. And the floor general, Maltezos, will take it. And a nice and one take. Madison Simmons with a much-needed bucket for McKinnon. Chance to make it three here at the line. Strong take to the bucket. Cassie Hill will check in for Lee Wilkins. Hill was the leading scorer for McKinnon in the first half. And McKinnon will surely need her scoring input if they're to narrow the deficit here. Simmons converts on the three. Pascal brings it up for Wyndham. Hesitation move left and skip to Mai Lu right to the bucket. She's getting everything she wants in the paint today. Davis with the floater. Won't go. Wyndham back on the push. Middle drive by Knight finds Pascal. They're forcing Pascal right, which has been a theme of this game. But Pascal seems content to go either way. Way off on the three from Brousseau. Simmons pushing the pace, finds Hill, kick out Maltezos three, it's long. Brousseau brings it back up the court, hesitation through the legs. Drew some contact on the pass out. And that'll be a foul on number 24, Lex Davis. And the under out of bounds will be thrown in by number 13, Lauren Jones. Pascal will get the high ball screen again. Being forced to her right hand, her weak hand. Jones drives middle, sidestep, tried to sneak in the layup under the outstretched arm of Bazzicini, but wasn't able to get it to go. Simmons coming hard downhill, and she's been a spark here in this third quarter. Another layup. Pascal in the middle finds a wide open shooter, and that is not what you want if you are McKinnon. Lauren Jones has been flame-throwing from three today. Hicks comes down, kicks to Maltezos, finds Bazzicini, puts it in, a little floater in the middle of the paint. Nice find by Maltezos. Wyndham once again pushing 5 seconds or less sort of offense here. Bottled up by Simmons. McKinnon will retain possession, and once again Simmons coming downhill. got the shot off, maybe some contact, no call. And a loose ball foul by Cassie Hill will give the ball back over to Wyndham.
Second personal, third team foul for McKinnon.
Theodore recently checked in the game. Will bring it up for Wyndham. Kicks to Drew, who also just checked in. And Goodman, who goes all the way around. Nice 45 cut by Drew in the game. Not 10 seconds and already on the board with 2.
First personal, fourth team foul.
You can tell Wyndham are confident with their chances, not just the way they play in the court, but their coach sitting on the end of the bench. I don't think I've seen him stand up once. Barking instructions from the end of the bench as Mazzuccini hands off to Simmons, back to Hill. Hill trying to back down in the paint. Shot clock under 10. Suckling goes baseline, stripped. Theodore pushing. Kicks. Jones, can she go again? No. A rare miss today by Lauren Jones from beyond the three-point arc. Mazzuccini down the lane. Lays it in with the left. Sweet move. Theodore rejects the screen. Finds the cutting Drew inside. Another nice cut. And I've been really impressed by the pace and cutting of Wyndham today. They're sharing the ball and clearly enjoy playing together. That team chemistry is very evident watching their offensive execution today as we get another nice cut right on cue. Missed the bunny. And probably a frustration foul there by Theodore after missing the layup. Hicks receives the inbound. Going coast to coast with the right hand. Why not? Misses the layup, but gets it back. Mazzuccini with the left. Hicks defending Jones. Jones finds herself open again. Off to the left as Hill pulls in the rebound. Finds Hicks, who's once again pushing the pace. Simmons driving baseline, kick back to Hicks. Suckling, surveying, finding. Simmons finds another seam and a sweet finish, but can't get it to go. Drew comes across the lane with the left, into the post, turns back, kicks an extra pass to the corner, and a shot clock violation. Connolly almost got it off in time from the corner, but just a hair after the shot clock had expired. A few substitutions here. Charlie McKinnon checks in for Wyndham. And looks like we have another substitution for McKinnon. Lee Wilkins checking in the game. Simmons, who gave them a spark here in this third quarter, will get a much deserved rest. Wilkins kicks across the hill. And once again, active hands by Wyndham. Wilkins to inbound. Suckling getting the high ball screen from Mazzuccini. Nice tap away by Knight on the defensive end, and ultra aggressive defense by Wyndham has made offensive execution very tricky for McKinnon this afternoon. Only 6 on the shot clock here as Hicks drives to her left, is cut off. Bazzuccini floats one up. Won't get it. A lot of contact underneath, but no call. And another shot clock malfunction. Just under a minute left here in the third quarter. 68-42. Wyndham with a commanding lead over McKinnon, and stepped out of bounds. And McKinnon with a chance for a 2-for-1 if they want here to finish this quarter off. Let's see what they do. Suckling able to elude the defender. Nice kick out. They get an open look from Bazzuccini. That's the 2-for-1. Can't knock it down as Drew comes back the other way. And Charlie McKinnon short on the 3. Will be McKinnon ball with a chance to take the last shot here in the third quarter. Hicks driving. Finds Hill. Looks like she's going to try to go for it. They don't need it that early. Wyndham now with a chance to take the last shot. They will, and it's off left by Knight on the 3. Out of bounds, just a tick over 1 second left, and McKinnon will have to go the length of the floor. And they'll hold to close it out. So at the end of 3, McKinnon 42, Wyndham 68, a commanding lead for Wyndham. One more quarter to go here at GSAC. Stay with us here on the broadcast. I'm Morgan Edwards. Stay with us not only for the end of this game, but for the subsequent game after, which will be the men's action between McKinnon and Wyndham, tipping off at 2:30. And Wyndham will inbound here to kick off the fourth quarter. Number 10, Rousseau, finds the mid-range. Can't hit. Fight for the rebound, and looks like it'll be a loose ball foul on, I'm assuming, on Rousseau. Perhaps a little bit of a frustration after the missed jump shot. Maltezos will catch it here for McKinnon. Brings it up the right side of the court, back to the middle, finds Patton with a seam. Nice drive and kick. Excellent basketball as Lee Wilkins knocks down the mid-range jumper. And that kind of quick ball movement into an open jump shot has been Wyndham's bread and butter tonight, as Mackenzie Drew with a nice take and a sweeping right-hand finish. Mazzuccini sets the screen for Suckling, who goes baseline, and looks like she may have had a toe on the line. It's always tricky going baseline. It can be a very effective drive. But certainly difficult to stay in bounds. As Brousseau sets the offense up here, Jones on the left wing hands it back off. Brousseau calls for the screen, steps back, gets into her three, and that's money. Brousseau with her third three on the day. Maltezos finds Patton in the corner. Suckling throws up a floater off iron. And Brousseau with another three, her fourth on the day. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's one or two more yet here to come from beyond the arc by Brousseau. Wilkins from 16. No. Drew on the push. Jones, head fake, stops in the mid-range, pretty. Mazzuccini spins. Hook won't go. Jones collects. Downhill with some momentum. 2 feet in the paint, another kick out. And Charlie McKinnon, it's her turn for three, and it seems like Wyndham are just knocking them in one after another. Pretty demoralizing for McKinnon. The game is pretty much out of reach at this point, but certainly a good opportunity still to play for pride and to prove yourself against the top team in the table if you are McKinnon. Jones, another open three. Short, Patton collects, finds Suckling. Down the left side to Maltezos. Cross court pass to Patton, and extra to Wilkins for three. It's short. And Wyndham on the push again. 2-on-1. McKinnon filling the lane. Pretty. And the game has started to open up here, with Wyndham out to a commanding 39-point lead. Wilkins flashes middle. Maltezos drives and kicks. Mazzuccini to her left, finds Wilkins. Won't go. And Wyndham on the push again. Brousseau, the cross-court pass to Charlie McKinnon. Brousseau swiping off Maltezos' hands. Comes off the pick, finds the rolling big. Nice defensive play by Mazzuccini, but unable to collect the board. And that'll be a timeout by McKinnon. 5 minutes and 47 seconds left, and an 85-44 lead from the top of the table. Wyndham showing why they are in that number one position. From start to finish, they have been in control here. Started out with a early 10-0 lead at the beginning of the game and have never really looked back from there. A quick look at the stats and figures for Wyndham on the day. They've had a very balanced scoring approach with 3 people in double figures. Julie Brousseau with 14, Amanda Pascal with 15, and Lauren Jones with 19. Brousseau 4 for 9 from 3, and Lauren Jones 5 for 9 from 3. Between those two, they've been tough to stop on the perimeter. And for McKinnon, have yet to have a scorer in double figures. They've had a very balanced attack with almost everyone on the roster scoring, but just haven't had that one big spark that they've needed to get this game back into reach. McKinnon will inbound under their hoop. Suckling catches. The double comes. She finds Maltezos. A scramble on D for Wyndham. Low shot clock again. Hicks from the corner. It's short. That's Simmons fighting for the rebound. A scrap, and Wyndham comes up with it. Pascal is back into the game. Knight goes left. Drew goes right. McKinnon goes baseline, and looks like a bump on the baseline. That foul was on number 30, Madison Simmons, her second. Amanda Pascal drives left, creates some space, cross-court look. McKinnon is off with the 3. Davis saves, Hick pushes. Suckling searching for it, found it. Gets the high ball screen from Davis, pulls up, and gets a friendly roll for 2. Pascal step back. Off iron, no one boxed her out, and she gets a wide open layup. And that's been the story of today's game. Wyndham either scoring or getting second chance opportunities to then convert. Hardy with 87 points, still 4 minutes to go. Simmons searches inside, finds an open Suckling in the corner, back iron, and just been one of those days, shooting-wise, for McKinnon. Pascal open for 3, takes it, hits it. Wyndham as a team shooting over 50% from the field today. And from 3, shooting 36%. Maltezos skips down the lane, draws the contact, and will go to the line for 2. Theodore, hard drive to the right. A little strong on the finish. Out of bounds, will stay in Wyndham's possession. Baseline drive, wraparound pass on the 45 cut, turns it over. Davis will get it, kick to Simmons with a head of steam. She'll lose it, and it's back to Wyndham. Theodore on the push. Nice kick out. Charlie McKinnon for three. Not going to go. Davis hauls in another board. Kicks the hook. Hicks. Maltezos. Simmons fires from three. Long. Theodore with attempted to hit the roller on a floating pass, tipped out of bounds. And McKinnon will inbound here with just over 2 minutes left. It's been a tough game all around for McKinnon, facing a very in control Wyndham side who clearly enjoys playing together and has been executing. Speaking of execution, nice give and go there by McKinnon, 2 for Bazzuccini. Drew comes down the lane, kicks it out. 3 is up and off. Simmons comes down with the rebound. Finds Hicks. Hill with an open 18-footer. There. Theodore controls. Drew, left wing, back to Theodore. It's that middle ball screen. Excellent ball movement. Another middle drive by Drew. Goes for the hook, draws the contact, and she'll have 2 at the line. Wyndham have found success with that offense. Throwing it to the wing, back up to the top on the pitch, and then immediately into a drag ball screen. Drew connects on the first. Seconds back iron. McKinnon with numbers. Simmons is cut off. Turns it over. And now Charlie McKinnon on the push finds Theodore. Theodore going baseline, finds herself wide open for 2. Chloe Hicks bringing it up right to left. Gets trapped. Ball's poked loose, but McKinnon keeps it. Hill finds Bazzuccini, who is blocked. Nice cut by Hicks. Short. And just over 40 seconds left here in the ball game. Wyndham will run their same set here. Theodore is going to get a ball screen. Hits the roller, kick out to McKinnon, one more to Drew. Once again, they've run this play 3 times in a row. And they don't get a shot off before shot clock expires. So 20 seconds left, McKinnon will have it. And a big win for Wyndham here today. Wyndham will move to, well, will retain their position at the top of the ladder as Jones adds the cherry on top with an open 2. The Wyndham women's state champ team will go to 11-1 on the year. McKinnon, currently 3-8, will go to 3-9 in their 8th place position, and that'll do it here at GSAC, a 95-50 W by Wyndham. Stay with us here for the second part of our action here at GSAC, the men's action between Wyndham and McKinnon. I'm Morgan Edwards. I'll be calling that game as well. So stick with us. Throw some comments on the live stream if you're watching. Let us know how we're doing. Hopefully well. And we should have another good set of actions coming up here with the top of the table men. Wyndham facing off against a hungry McKinnon team.